Hello, good day. I'm doing a BQN video again of Advent of Code because I was very enthusiastic about the challenges and the community becoming very active with the challenges. And I thought, let's also share my solution. People are uploading them in the GitHub, but also videos. So I thought, let's do a video. I'm going to go across the solution I got. But first, the challenge was that we lost the chief historian and we need to find him. We go to his office with the search team, and in his office, there are scattered around there are location IDs of where he could be. And we have two teams. Both teams try to search for each ID, but the two lists are quite different and they're in different order. So what we are tasked to do is to see what's the difference between the two lists. So we need to first sort them and then subtract them to get the difference. And then sum them and see how big the difference is in total. To do that, let's go to file lines. Let's import text, or I mean data text, call it data. And let's also make the overlay small. Okay, nice. So here's the data, and we got it in as text. We can show that. So we got all these strings with spaces in between, and we need to first interpret them as numbers so we can sort them. What I saw on the data is that they're all 5 characters wide. So what we can do is find line 1 or list 1 by picking the first 5 items off the left. Oh, yeah, like that. So there we get the first 5. We can show that. So these are all now the strings, the first 5. We can get the last ones by doing a 5 pick again, but then under a rotate. So we rotate the list, then we pick 5 and we rotate it back, which should give us the other lists. This last thing is interesting. Oh, for each. Nice. And both need to be parsed as float. So they're both floats now. Let's check that. A 1 and line 2. Oh yeah, float needs to go for each line needs to go floats. Okay, nice. We have 2 lists. We can actually couple each of them. So they're next to each other now. Okay, so the first problem was so solution 1, we needed to sort them. So we can sort list 1 and list 2, and then we need to subtract them. A nice operator or combination is to do it over and then minus. So here we apply, if we give the second list as the second argument to this composed function, we apply the right function to both the lists. So we both sort them, and then we subtract them from one another. And then we get all the distances. We can show that. So you see all these distances between the two lists when they're sorted. But we need to find the absolute values because we don't care about if they're backwards or forwards. It's just all distance. So oh, we do absolute. And that should already be, oh wait, in the end we need to sum them. So plus fold. Bang, bang should be the solution. That's problem 1. And then we have solution 2. So we find out that the difference is quite large, as you can see. And what they wanted to do to try to find more accurate results is find the amount of times the left value is found within the right list, and then multiply that value by those amounts of times, and then sum those to get. So if it's in the other list multiple times, it's probably more relevant, the ID or something. I don't know. That's what they say. So what you can do to check for occurrence in the other list, I don't think is the most performant way, but there's a nice table operator, which is literally just make every possible combination of the two lists. For example, if we combine list 1 or 2 and list 1 and show that. Uh-oh, yeah. So that's every possible combination of every number, which is quite a lot of possibilities. Um, but what we can do is check if they're equal. So we can see if the one in the other list matches the one in this list. So if it's present in the other list, that should give us all these lists where we see if the elements in the right list are equal to the one we're checking in the left list. And what we can do with that is just plus scan. This is called scan, right? And then we add the amount of times we find them. So 12 times, 15 times, 19 times, but this one 0 times. And then we need to multiply that by the original list. So we multiply the values we had. And if we didn't find in the other one, it becomes 0. And then we just plus fold them. And that should be, oh, yeah, let's show both of them. Show S1 and S2. Bang, shabam, should be the solution. So that's how I fixed it. I think it's quite nice and readable. It looks a bit like just a normal math problem, but then we used a lot of array magic and neat code. Very nice. That was day one.